I have to be as good as this or look him in the eyes at some point.
Here comes Durant to the basket, launches and fires it down. The duel is on. Back and forth between the two best players in the NBA.
Top 3 player ever played the game. Just a natural born scorer.
Durant fires, bang!
I look at LeBron as somebody that's pushing me every single day.
That longevity has to mean something. That has to be a standard.
But you don't ever want to take it for granted when you're out there with the best that ever played this game.
That's cool stuff, man. The Hall of Fame is waiting for these two guys whenever they're done playing. Both LeBron James and Kevin Durant just notched 2 more incredible milestones. And before we take for granted what we're seeing on a nightly basis, let's take a look back at a weekend for the history books.
We've been in this league over 15 years plus. For us to still be playing at this level, be able to wake up every single day and be able to still have the drive to want to be great, to want to be legendary every single day. That's respected.
The stamina that you had to still be in the league for 20 years, to still get up to go to the gym at 6 a.m., to still want to put up 1,000 shots every day, to keep that joy and love for the game first is something that I admire. And that's what's keeping me going. So it's pretty cool knowing that we get respect from the younger generation, but they want to get up to where we are too. But we still working, we still here, we still grinding, and we still want to be who we are for as long as we can.
From the Toyota Center here in Houston, Kevin Durant on the verge of some more history, just 26 points behind Michael Jordan on the all-time scoring list.
Game on 3. 1, 2, 3. Hey, let's go.
Kevin Durant, punter!
He's got 24. 1 to tie and 2 to pass Michael Jordan. To Durant in the corner. The 3. It's good. He's done it. He's done it. Kevin Durant has passed Michael Jordan on the all-time scoring list.
LeBron, Kareem, Carl, Kobe, you've got company in the NBA all-time top 5. His name is Kevin Durant. 5.4 seconds remaining for Durant out at midcourt. With 4, with 3, right elbow, double clutches. Back iron, tap up, is up. That's it. Russell Thompson, and it's a game winner. Ahmed Thompson.
Man, it means a lot. I'm just grateful to do it here in front of the great fan base who showed me so much love. Man, what a journey it's been. I'm looking forward to keeping it going. Man, what a dramatic ending. We wouldn't want it any other way. Twin came through, saved the day. Man, what a finish.
And how does it feel to be number 5?
Got to keep it going, baby. I want more. I want more.
I don't want to stop now. I don't. It's not my goal to pass anybody. If it happens, it happens. I'm going to go out there and play my game and enjoy being an NBA player for as long as I can. And we'll see what happens.
This evening, the Lakers take on the Orlando Magic. When LeBron steps on the floor and they throw the ball up, he will make history. More regular season games than anyone in the history of the game.
It was a regular prep day. I mean, I kept it same as the previous, whatever, 1,600, whatever the record is. But I knew, once I stepped on the floor and the game began that I was breaking the record.
Bain driving into the paint. Lakers stealing. LeBron on a breakaway.
And here comes LeBron! Open is LeBron. Down the middle he goes. Laid up and in.
104-102 Orlando. 2 seconds left. Marcus Smart to bring it in. He got it into Kennard for 3 in the win. It's good! It's over! Kennard is your hero! The Lakers win it on a Luke Kennard 3 with less than a second to go. How do you like that?
Turner saw who the ball was in his hands on a wide open three. I pretty much knew it was Cash.
Yes, sir! Hell yeah, Luke. Yeah, shooter.
Breaking the record. That's a pretty cool thing. Best thing you can have for your teammates is availability. I've tried to be available throughout my career to my guys, and that's just it's a byproduct of it.
See you later.
Yes, sir. Great stuff from the weekend. All right, you guys have covered these two for a long, long time. Ramona, I'll start with you. How much longer are we going to be able to watch these two guys?
I think a few years. I think LeBron might play another couple of years. I think look how good he is. Well, you said that earlier. He leads the NBA in fast break points. He's 40 years old.
Yeah, it's wild.
What are we doing?
Who's counting?
I mean, yeah, 41 now. What do we do? Like, he can still play. And did you see Tom Brady out there throwing in the 3-on-3 tournament the other day? He can still play. He might play in the Olympics. Like, if you keep yourself in shape like LeBron does, I mean, his entire life and routine is dedicated towards making sure that he is available. I think he can still keep playing. The question is where. But if he's this good and the Lakers are playing like this, I wouldn't rule anything out.
You know, the other night in Houston, when LeBron had 30 points, 12 of 13 from the floor, 6 dunks, like 4 of them were absolute highlight reel finishes. KD, after the game, said, I'm not sure how long he wants to stick around, but I think he can play until he's 45 or so. And LeBron has said it's not about so much the physical. It's about the mental, the desire to keep preparing and keep doing all the things around the clock, around the calendar that are required to be able to do stuff like that at the age of 41. But again, since he has accepted this lesser role with the Lakers, he has been extremely effective and dominant in that role. And that makes me, a month ago, if you'd asked me, is LeBron back in LA next year? I would have said, no way, I can't see it. The Lakers have to move on. Now I would say, I can see it. Now, I don't know what the contract looks like. That's something for Rich Paul and Rob Pelinka and those folks to figure out. But you can't say that he doesn't fit anymore because it's fitting really well right now.
Hall of Famer, let me ask you this. We've talked about LeBron. What about KD? How much longer for KD do you think?
2019 now that was one of the saddest games I've ever seen in my life. Seeing him come down, I probably wouldn't have thought not much longer after that. And it's been incredible how he's been able to come back from the Achilles and other injuries, and now he don't get hurt at all. Like maybe he takes the game off.
For you.
Yeah, let me see. Okay, I got it. I think KD's certainly in the same thing, and he doesn't have to do as much as LeBron. His game is so effortless. He doesn't have to get hit as much. He doesn't have to go to the line as much. So I think KD's in the same boat where maybe when it's all said and done, it's LeBron number 1 in scoring and KD second.
Ooh, get all the way. That's a lot to get to Kareem there. I think he can get past Kobe, maybe to Karl. But one thing we should point out, whenever you see this list, Michael did that in 15 seasons. Okay? 15.
Yeah.
Everybody out, LeBron, and whenever you see this list, Michael did that in 15 seasons. Okay? 15.
Yeah.
Everybody out, LeBron, and you're 22. Kareem with 20, right?
At the All-Star break, I would have said, look, there's no chance I could see LeBron wearing a Lakers uniform next season. But he looks like he's just having so much fun with these guys. They finally figured out the trio and everything. I don't know.
I can see. I really think that there's the sense I have is that this idea of playing for $50 million anywhere is probably gone.
Right.
But if he's willing to play for less, if that fits with what they're trying to do, I think that door is open.
Yeah, because they got to balance the Austin situation too, and still being able to fill out the rest.
Yeah,
of the
like right now, it's almost like he'd be reversing roles with Austin in terms of salary.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, we'll see. Certainly keep an eye on that as the offseason looms. But we got playoffs and the regular season still first to finish. So let's get to top of the top. KD passing MJ. Got our producers digging in the crates. Best buckets. So let's get to top of the top. Top handles. Oh, check out this hezzy on Giannis in 2018.
What really helps him, he's got an amazing...
Oh my God.
A little explosiveness there.
Excuse me. I'm going to the back.
Now, Torrey Craig gets his ankles broken here.
Oh.
Yeah, it's 2021. Yeah.
Swept the floor. Thank you for cleaning up that white.
Then he'll pick on poor Daniel Gafford the next season.
Oh,
Oh, no.
to the left. Slide, crisscross.
Oh, man.
Everybody clap your hands.
All right.
Flexible. at least.
Next.
There's a wet spot on the floor.
Next, top rack attacks. Shout out to Iron Eagle. 2007 in Seattle, dunks on the Raptors.
I love Seattle highlights.
Hey, is that Rasho? Is that Rasho?
Nesterovic.
Oh, a little stink face. Okay.
I see Violet Palmer.
Two-hander on JaVale.
Oh, come on.
Oh.
Pick on JaVale.
2012.
That's an impressive dunk. I mean, JaVale got some blocks.
Having a great year.
Looked at him, too.
And in the same year, he did it to Roy Hibbert, despite the verticality.
Hey!
Whoa.
Boys, like, come on, man.
Next, we go to top buzzer beaters.
125 pounds at that time.
Back to his Sonic days. A game winner against Atlanta.
We gonna see those uniforms
And
again
Al
soon?
Horford's
I
still
think so.
around.
I hope we see him in one of those uniforms again. The Knicks, buzzer beater in 2011.
Gallo.
I want OKC and KD to kiss him.
Oh,
Pert.
me and Tyler without Pert.
Then he
Oh,
beat
look
the
at that
Mavs
screen by
from the
Pert.
same
Oh,
spot.
I mean, he was kind of moving. Wow, kind of moving.